believe anything he says right now. He says he got an alien flying saucer out back. I believe him at this point. Hello and welcome to Cheek's Wheel Ride. I'm Will Cheek. Today I'm riding the Arkansas section of the Trans-American Trail. I went and got some lunch. As soon as I walk in, old man who's sitting there eating, he says, "You riding the trail?" I was like, "Yes sir, I am. I'm riding the Arkansas section of the Trans-American Trail today." He's like, "Oh yeah." And I thought this was going to be one of those interactions that you have at gas stations primarily, but sometimes restaurants where some guy comes up and he's like, "Yeah, I had a 1982 KLR 350. I rode that thing to Tennessee and back. I think I'd do 400 miles an hour." "Sure, guy. Sure. Whatever you say." "Yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you." I thought it was going to be one of those things. And then he started telling me about, he's done the Trans-American Trail on a 1290 KTM. He did it out to Utah on a whim one time. He just decided one day he was going because some other tat riders came through. And he got to Utah before he decided, "You know what, I think I'll go home now." Just like Forrest Gump.
"I'm pretty tired. I think I'll go home now."
And then he did it again all the way to Port Orford. And the more he talked, the more impressed I was with him and his adventures and his stories. And he looks like an old man. He looks like he's probably about 75. But he mentioned that he beat cancer and had to go through chemo and all that, so that really just kills your body. And so who knows how old he is. He might be 50. He looks like 75. And then he said something like, "Yeah, I'm building myself a little museum." And I thought, okay, here we go. This is where this guy's he's gonna go off the rails now. "You got your own museum?" "Sure you do, bud." And he says, I got a 69 Camaro in there. I got a 74 Camaro Z28. I got a 66 Impala. I got a, and he starts ranting all these things. I'm thinking, dude, you do not. You absolutely do not have all that in there. And then, towards the end, we were both ready to leave at the same time somehow. He said, "Well, you want to come check it out? It's not too far away." And I thought, my first thought was, yeah, I want to go see if you're lying. Because I think you're full of crap right now. And so I followed him. I thought, well, either he's full of crap and it's going to be funny, or he's got this stuff, but it's just some junk, you know, rusted heaps. And so we pull up, and there's some rusted heaps out front. I thought, okay, maybe. If the rusted heaps are out front, maybe something cool inside. Well, I was totally wrong. The dude had it all, and it was glorious. It was awesome. He had some old warehouse, and he was legit turning it into a museum. He has some walls put up and some sort of accent lighting you might see at a museum, at an art museum. Good grief, it is muddy through here. And he showed me around the place, and the place just kept going, and cool stuff was around every corner. I'm telling you. He had the 69 Camaro he was talking about in pristine shape. He had the 66 Impala he's talking about in pristine shape, big block. He had the 74 Camaro Z28 in pristine shape. He had an El Camino SS with 350 in excellent shape. He had a 52 Chevy 3100 body swapped onto a new Tahoe chassis. I say new, probably mid 2000s Tahoe, 4-wheel drive, lifted, had all the original engine and transmission, transfer case, frame, fuel tank, fuel system, all that was Tahoe. And then it was basically just the body lift of the old 52 Chevy 3100. But it had air conditioning, had push button 4-wheel drive, power windows. It was awesome build, and he did it all himself. I was like, wow, this is awesome. I should get on the road now. And then we went around the corner, and he had even more cool stuff. He had a 1926 Ford pickup running. He didn't actually start it for me, but at this point, I believe him if he says it's running, okay? I believe anything he says right now. He says he got an alien flying saucer out back. I believe him at this point. That thing was awesome. Then we go around the corner, and he's got 3 Harleys. One's a track, one's got a sidecar, and one's just cool. And then we go around the corner, and he's got I forgot what he said, 51 Lincoln Continental, I think is what he said it was. Pristine shape, gorgeous. And then we go around the corner, and he's got a room full of old wagons, like just cool wagons. He says he takes them to the wagon races. Some of them he race, sometimes he just takes them to plot around the race area. Some of these were like original from the 1800s, and they were sitting there. Looked like they were ready to hitch up and go. And then we go around another corner, and he's got what looked like a bicycle, like probably one of the first motorcycles ever. You know, they all started as bicycles, or people put engines on them. That's what this was. You could pedal it like a bicycle if you wanted, but it also had a gas engine. He had 2 of those. One of them, he said, was a replica of what was back in the day, and the other one was some sort of crazy custom he thought was cool and bought it. Then we go around another corner, and he's got like a stage setup. There's a drum set, there's guitars, there's a piano, there's all kinds of speakers. And I said, oh, you play music too? He said, nah, no, I play the phone. Here's where I plug my phone in. They play all you want. So I don't know who plays the music, who plays the instruments, but they are there. And they go around another corner, and he's got a, I think he said 60, I don't remember. Beautiful Ford F-100. Gorgeous, ready to go. And it just kept going. He got a cool boat too. He had this area where he's building like a old-timey barbershop style room. Had this old barber's chair from looked like probably 1920s. Just cool. Just awesome. I wanted to hang out there all day and just check all the cool stuff he had. But you know, I'm trying to do a Trans-America Trail today. Had to remember that. And then he showed me, oh, there's a second floor. And the way you put a car on the second floor is to use a lift, like a mechanic's lift, and then you drive up on it. It's awesome. It's awesome. And it's not open to the public, okay? Just hope you can run into Percy. And where you can hope to run into Percy is his campground. He owns an RV campground, and he says it's open for free for Trans-America Trail riders. He's got cabins too. You're probably not going to get a cabin free, but Trans-America Trail riders can get a free campsite. And go talk to Pat. Go talk to Pat Kelly. He's got a bunch of cool stuff. So that was just a wild thing for me, because normally when I meet strangers, when I'm riding my bike, it's at most a short conversation and then I'm hitting the road. Normally my focus is just ride. But this guy sucked me in, and it was awesome. It was worth it. That was one of the reasons why it was a weird day, because it pushed me back. I didn't even leave Helena, the start of the Arkansas portion, until like after 2 p.m.